Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm curious to you now, Joseph. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Y'all come on in here, get on in here, get on in here, because we are here. Yes, we are. We are here. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Y'all come on in here so we can have a little chit chat. Y'all like that picture of me and Joseph? Oh, my teeth are just so pearly white. It's amazing what filters can do. Woo, it's amazing what filters can do, child. Filters, you can get you some pearly white teeth and all kinds of goings on and things. Hold on, Joseph. I'm getting a link. Y'all, Joseph is gonna join us on the show on the show today, but there's a reason why. There's a reason why Joseph is not going to be sitting with me today. He's in the other room, actually. He's in the room right here, right next to me. Let me see. Okay. Papa, I'm sending it to you now. I'm sending Joseph. I gotta send Joseph the link so he can come. I'm calling you. Wait a minute, hold on. I gotta send him the link so he can come on. All right, there you go, Joseph. Okay, I sent Joseph the link. So he'll be with us. He'll be joining us today too. Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday to you all. I know it's been a long time since we have been here. Hey, Terry, what's going on, girl? What's going on, my queen? And hey, Roxanne, that's my other queen, child. What's going on? Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's Friday is going good. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling great. It rained this morning here in Rome, but the weather seems to be letting up, and the day looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to open up my curtains. Oh, it's so beautiful outside. Woo! Oh, look at that. Oh, the sun is shining. Woo! Did you get the link, Joseph? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So, I'm gonna do the countdown and we're gonna get started, y'all. All right. So here we go.
Hi guys, it's me, His Majesty. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the show. Please, by all means, hit that like button as you come in, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And if you want to become a member, please hit the join button. If you do not see the join button, it will be in the description box of this video and all of our videos as well. We'd like to thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you continue to join us. With that being said, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember, it's Team McRae all damn day.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let me fix this because I don't like that. There we go. Now you can see me giving body, honey. I'm giving body today. You like to give a body today, Joseph?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I'm giving body today. That's what I'm
Hey,
feeling.
Roxanne. Hey, Terry.
Yes, I'm feeling very body today. So, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Who we got in the chat, Joseph?
So far, just Roxanne and Terry.
Oh, okay. Well, the Lord said we're there soon, right?
2 or 3.
That's what the people say, honey. We don't know what the Lord really said. That's what the people say. Woo! Yes. All right. Oh, let me open it. Let me open this up. All right, here we go. We got so much to talk about. Guys, you're right. We have not been we got so much to talk about. Let me turn it in. We have not been posting any videos. And there's really a reason for that.
Hey, Dina.
The reason for that is because with Joseph recovering and several other different things that are going on that we've been working on.
Hey,
Um,
Tyrone and
we've
Famous.
not been really posting. And let me be clear about this. I have to make really, I have to make a really good point today. You know, for some reason, there's this thinking that YouTube is the McRae Kingz only outlet. Um, Let me just say this: we love our platform here on YouTube, right, Joseph?
Of course.
We love our platform here on YouTube. But let's be clear about this: Joseph and I we wear many different crowns, okay? And as much as we would love for YouTube to be our bread and butter, it's not. It's it's really one of the cards in the deck. Um, we do much more than just sit in front of this camera and talk to you guys and entertain you guys and motivate you guys and inspire. We do more than just that. You understand what I'm saying? Um, the McRae Kingz is a brand. It's a name. You know, um, we do all different types of events. We do red carpet events. We do interviews. We do um, um, all other types of things. I model. I sing. Joseph models. We do a whole lot. That Joseph. That's the point I'm trying to get across to people is that we don't just um, we're not just social media influencers. Okay, um, and it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's not anything that we can't handle. Yesterday, I was, and I hope this person really doesn't take this personal when I say this, but yesterday, I was chatting in the chat room, and someone said, "Well, you know, I can't wait to see how you two are going to reinvent yourselves because what we're doing is we're doing a rebranding of the McRae King name.
Hey, Monica.
We're known as the McRae Kings, but we will also be known as what you see back there. You see that back there? You see what that say? That say the MKingz. And so it's really an abbreviation of our name. So that's the only thing that's really going to change it. That's one of the things that's going to change in 2022 is that we will go more. I mean, we'll more. So you'll still see us as the McRae Kingz. You can, and those of you that have been with us, our day ones that have been with us, you can still refer to us as the McRae Kingz. But we will also in 2022 be known as the MKingz. And there's a reason for that. It's a personal reason. It's a personal reason. And that's just that. That's as far as I want to go with that. And it really just, I mean, I don't think it's a big change. Do you think that's a big change, Joseph?
No.
It's not a big change. It's not a big change for us to go from the McRae Kingz to the MKingz. Um, and as you can see, season 4 is going to be starting. Season 4 will begin January 1st. Season 4 of the M King Morning Show. And also, Up Close and Personal will begin their season 4 in probably January, February as well. And I have a great lineup of guests.
And Joseph Rance will be in season 2.
Yeah, Joseph Rance will be in season 2. I don't know when Joseph plans to launch season 2 of Joseph.
Probably around the same time, January, February.
Yeah. So we have a lot to do. We have a lot. We have a lot planned.
Get ready for Manic Mondays, Tell It All Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Wacky Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
All that good stuff like that.
Yeah. And speaking of planning, we are also in the works of of planning, but then that's where we've been, guys. We've been planning the meet and greet because the meet and greet is happening next year.
The meet and greet will happen in 2022, so get
Yes.
ready.
Yes. The meet and greet will happen in 2022.
Get your money together.
Yes,
get your babysitters together.
Yes, get your coins together. Get your little outfits.
Get your nerves together for the plane. Get your vaccines.
Yes,
because we're going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a real good time. And the meet and greet is going to be in New York City.
So if you've never been to New York, this is your opportunity to meet the Kingz and get to see New York City.
Yes, and we have some great events planned. It's going to be a weekend. It's going to be a meet and greet weekend.
It's going to be a Kings and Queens weekend in New York City.
Yes. And we have some great things planned for you guys. We have some really great things lined up.
You're going to stay in a hotel in New York City.
Yes.
There'll be a party bus.
A party boat.
A party boat.
Yes, we'll have entertainment there. We're going to have entertainment. I'm not going to tell you who's going to be there, who's going to be entertaining.
You're going to sail around New York and get up close and personal on the Statue of Liberty.
Yes.
All of that good stuff.
Yes, it's going to be a phenomenal week. Listen, when we decided to do this meet and greet, guys, we decided that we wanted to give those who wanted to participate in the meet and greet the time of your life. This is going to be an event that you are never going to forget. Trust me when I tell you. And this is our first, let's be clear, this is our first annual McRae Kingz meet and greet. So this is going to be an annual thing. So for those of you that will not be able to attend in 2022, if you want to attend in 2023, just know that this is the annual. This is going to be an annual thing. So this is our first annual meet and greet, and it will be in July. We haven't set a date yet.
Well, between July and August.
No, it's going to be in July. I believe it's going to be in July. We wanted to do it in the summer months because we figured that most people vacation in the summertime.
And it's just a weekend. You can stay longer if you want.
Yes, you can stay longer if you want to, but it's New York City. It's New York City. The accommodations will be in New York City. Everything that we host for you will be in New York City. Probably there may be something extra that we may add to it, but I haven't decided yet whether we're going to do that, and I'll talk to you about that, Joseph, too. But it's going to be a phenomenal weekend. I promise you guys that. I promise you that if you come to this meet and greet, not only will you have an opportunity to meet us, the McRae Kingz, but you will have the time of you're going to have the time of your life. I promise you that. I promise you that. Is it going to be expensive? We will make it as cost effective as possible.
That's what we're in the process of trying to do now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. We are negotiating. We're in negotiations to get things set up and prepared for the meet and greet. But we are going to make that. We're going to make this meet and greet as cost effective as we possibly can. I'm inviting some other YouTubers to join us, such as Monica's Views and News. I would love for Monica to be there, Joseph.
And Speak Your Truth with Roxanne.
Yes, Roxanne. I would love for Q's World to be there. I would love for our YouTube friends, Daryl Moore, the A-Team. I would love for you guys to join us for this meet and greet. So know that all the YouTubers that we network with, you will be invited, and you will get your personal invitation. We have all this stuff planned out. Our personal assistant will be handling all of that stuff. So be on the lookout and check your emails and check your instant messages or what have you. If we don't have your information, please send your information to us at TheMKingz@gmail.com. Those of you that are interested in the meet and greet and knowing what you know, the accommodations and things of that nature will be. We will have that information for you. Our goal is to have all the information for you no later than December 31st, 2021. So that's what we've been working on. And in addition to that, I'm wanting to go back into the studio to do some more music. It's something that I have not done in Joseph, 15, no, it's been about 15 years since I've been in the studio. Um, and so I'm wanting to go back into the studio to cut another song. And doing some other things. We get offers all the time. We get offers all the time, and we have to turn them down simply because they don't they don't fit our scheduling. Um, and so you know
Yes,
we
please stop waiting till the last minute to ask us to do stuff.
yes. Oh, and we got to have Reese Cup there, Joseph.
Of course.
We got to have Reese Cup.
But I already know Lisa gonna come and Melissa gonna come because they live in New York.
You know, Lisa and Melissa, they live in New York City already. So, and then we got to have Terry. You know, Terry got to be there. Terry got to be there.
All of y'all got to be there.
Terry is the Mike Tyson of the McRae Kingdom, so she got to be there. You know, and you know, we gonna do. Oh God, it's just I'm so excited about the meet and greet because we have so many different things planned that I really would love to tell you about, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise. So,
well, you'll know everything we're gonna do once we get everything together.
Yeah.
Well, most of it.
Well, you know, hopefully everybody be prepared for a master class because we will be doing a master class that weekend. And the master class will consist of you know, a motivational class and some giving out some awards and some crowns and some tiaras and things like that. So we have it's going to be epic. It's just going to be, just know that it's going to be epic. You know, the McRae Kingz, we don't never do nothing small though. Anyway, we never do anything small. We you know, we just want to give you, the greatest experience that we can give you. Okay, so with that being said, keep that on your heads, ponder on that for now. But the meet and greet is happening in 2022. Yes, rest assured of that. Rest assured that the meet and greet is happening in 2022. And it's going to be a big, epic event. It is. It's going to be an epic event. So if you're not there, trust me, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out on a great time.
You can be a part of it, or you can hear about it.
Yeah, you can be a part of it. You can hear about it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You know. Other than that, John,
and I already know Tyrone and Famous gonna be there.
Oh yeah, well, child, that's a given. You know, that's a given. You know, we got to have the Renties there. You know,
hey Lawrence,
and Lawrence, we got to have Lawrence there. We definitely got to have Lawrence there. Lawrence, I don't know what I got to do. Listen, Lawrence, I don't know what I got to do to get you to New York City. But I need you in New York City for the meet and greet in July. So I don't know. We got to talk on the phone or something like that. But it's not going to be the same without you, Lawrence. So we got to get Lawrence there, Joseph. And you know, I just want to have a good time. I do. I just want to have a good time. Yes. Other than that, guys, we just been laying low. You know, Joseph has been recovering. You know, Joseph, do you want to tell him about your recovery?
Oh, I've been good. I can walk now without the walker, which is a great thing. But if I do too much, my leg swells. So I didn't make it to my appointment on Tuesday. So I have to go this Tuesday. and see what's really going on with my leg, because the more I move around on it, it swells up. And because y'all know it's my stroke side, I don't feel the pain. Yesterday, for some reason, it was really bothering me. Maybe because it was raining, but I know my leg was like, I stayed in the bed all day. I told Tramel, I said, I can't. I was like, it hurts. Like, it hurts. This morning, I used the walker just because of yesterday. And, when I first woke up, I wasn't quite sure. And I had to feed the cats and all of that because they woke me up ready to eat and stuff. But when I got in the kitchen, I was moving around without the walker. So I was like, okay, this is, it wasn't as bad as yesterday. So I don't know what was wrong with yesterday. And, that was that. But other than that, I am doing good. I'm last night, because you all know me and Tramel both transparent with y'all. Last night I had like a little mental breakdown.
Yeah. I was like,
it was a lot.
take a deep breath.
It was a lot. And then I felt bad because Tramel was crying in his sleep, and I said, "Oh God, I hope it's not because of me."
No, I don't know what that was, child. I don't know what that was. You know me, Joseph.
No, I know, but I was like, "Oh God, I hope it's not because of me," because he kept saying, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I really wouldn't say nothing to him because I really was like, I don't want to say a mental breakdown because it really wasn't that, but I was just thinking about a lot of things, and it was, depressing me, no. Making me sad, yes. And I just was like, oh God, I can't deal with this. I can't. Like,
Joseph, we've been through a lot these past.
I wanted to scream.
We've been through a lot.
No, but I don't know. Like, have you ever just been through so much at once and you just wanted to like scream and say, "Stop the world! I want to get off." Like that was like not that you want to die or nothing like that, but just stop. Just everything stop.
Just pause. Hit the pause button
and rewind. That's like how I felt. It was like I just want to hit stop and I want to rewind and we could hit play again.
Yeah, we could do that. But child, if life was like that, child,
right?
We would all be superstars, like probably.
So I just had to walk away and take a moment to myself and regroup and be like, look, pull it together. Everything's gonna be okay. Because it was just a lot. Like in the last couple of weeks, I told y'all a lot has been happening. Just a lot.
Yes. We've been through a lot this year, Joseph.
It's just been a lot. And it's like all piling down on me. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't. Like,
sometimes I look at you, Joseph, and I say, oh my God, how does he do it? We've been through a lot. We've been through, in the past 2 years, we've been through a lot. I mean, we went from you having a stroke.
You know what it is, though, too? I feel like, because back in 2016 is when everything happened with the dialysis and losing my job and going through what I went through.
Yeah.
And now with everything I'm going through, it kind of is putting me back in that same headspace. And I don't want to be there. Yeah. That place I was then is a place I don't want to be again.
Well, we don't talk about that today.
But I feel like, no, but I'm saying I feel like I'm going back to that space and I don't want to be in that space.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to fight it because in your mind is like, you try to convince yourself that it's not like that. It's all going to be okay and everything is going to be what it is. And your mind still takes you to that place. Like, here we go again. We back at the same place we was before. And soon as your life starts taking the upturn, everything starts turning you backwards. And it's like, it was last night. It was just too much. Yesterday, well, Tramel, you know what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
That was just like the icing on the cake. That was just like,
oh
my God.
Especially yesterday afternoon, what happened, we were like, it was intense.
Right. That's why I'm like, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. And I was just like,
it's a lot. And it's defeat. We're gonna talk about that today, though.
Right, and it's a part of me that want to say like, why me? But I always remember, like, when my mother, and I hate to say it this way, but when she was dying of breast cancer, because that's what it was, and she looked at me and she said, I never said why me. She said, because why not me? I'm not better than nobody else. And when she said that, that just rang volumes to me because it's like true. Like people always say, why me? But when you say that, it's like, well, do I wish it was Tremel? Do I wish it was somebody else? Because they're no better than I am. So what makes me feel like it shouldn't be me? Maybe it is me because I can handle it where somebody else can't handle it.
Right.
And so I didn't have a why me type of feeling. All I did, but it wasn't in the sense of that it should be somebody else. It was just in the sense that, like, well, what the hell? Like, this is too much. It was a lot. Yesterday was a lot, and I had a moment, and it was intense for me because I haven't felt like that in a long time.
Yeah, it's defeat, and we're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna have a conversation about how defeat can just really take you to a place. It can take you to a dark, dark place, and we're gonna talk about how to get yourself up out of it.
Well, we're gonna talk about it, so I'm not gonna say what I want to say right now.
Let's talk. We're gonna talk about it, but y'all, I gotta tell y'all. I know y'all sitting here like, why is Joseph not sitting next to Tremel?
Well, there's two reasons actually.
But
there's two.
Let me tell.
No, I'm gonna let you tell your reason because that's the funny reason. But the other reason is because they changed they say a prescription, but they changed the way I did dialysis. So I'm like totally drained right now.
Yeah.
So it's easier for me to lay in the bed than actually sit in a chair. In all honesty, I'm being honest. It is easier for me to lay in the bed and talk to y'all. But there is another reason. I'm gonna let you tell y'all the other reason.
Child, let me tell y'all something. I love my husband so much because he is just he puts a smile on my face every day, regardless whether I'm either smiling. That's the one thing I love about my life is I don't care, y'all. Within a 24-hour span, I'm either smiling or I'm laughing. At any given time throughout the day, I'm either smiling or I'm laughing. And I think Joseph can say the same thing for me because that's what we do. We make each other happy. We smile. We make each other smile. We make each other laugh. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something. My husband is 6'3". Okay, and how much you weigh now, Joseph? Because Joseph done lost weight too, y'all.
I weigh.
Because I know you just as proud.
Well, no, not yet.
Well, you lost some weight.
I got about 50 more pounds to go. I got about 50 more pounds to go. And then I'll be happy.
How many pounds are you now, Joseph?
I am 275 pounds from 310 pounds.
I know that's right. Well, congratulations. I mean,
most of that was that infection, but.
And you know what I like? You ain't lost the chubby cheeks. You still got the chubby cheeks.
Yet.
You still got the chubby cheeks.
I haven't lost them yet.
Yeah, he ain't lost them yet. You better not lose them. Put some marbles in your jaws or something. But y'all, the reason why Joseph is not sitting next to me is because my 6'3", 175-pound husband is he's scared. He's scared. And let me tell you why he's scared. Now, last week, I think I told y'all this story last week. The cats, because y'all know we got these two cats now. We have Jackson and Tigger. Where the babies at, Joseph?
Under the bed, sleep. Leave them where they at. Leave them where they at.
Yeah, we got two cats. We got Jax and we got Tigger. Now, Jax is he is the just sinister one. He is just a piece of work, y'all.
He's a mess.
Tigger. Tigger is really remote and very, he keeps to himself.
And they're the opposite of what we thought they were going to be.
Yeah. And last week, as I was cleaning, I'm like hearing this little squeaking noise. Like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell? I'm thinking like I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm like, is something on the bottom of my shoe? What is this damn squeaking noise? So I look to my left and I see that Tigger done caught a mouse.
Thank you, Tyrone.
Now, y'all, we got, I'll tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all something about me. I am a clean fanatic. Joseph tell him I am OCD. So my house is always clean, right? But we have a lot of field mice out here. Like in the wintertime, the mice, they try to find heat. And so they come into your house. And Tigger had a mouse. And
a baby.
Was playing with it. He was tossing it up in the air, and he was just like playing with this little mouse was going sweet, 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 sweet. and I walked in the room. I was like, Joseph. I said, Tigger got a mouse. He got a mouse.
You
and
ran in the room. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You ran in the room.
I did. I run in the room.
You ran in the room like a little girl. Oh my God.
Yeah, I said, oh my God. I said, he got a mouse. Like, yo, I ain't really scared of mice. I'm really not. I'm from the South shit. Mice, you.
Jamel said, wait a minute. Jamel said he got a mouse. And I looked at him and said, a mouse what?
I said,
yeah. Like, a mouse is in the
was sitting at the end of the bed. Y'all, I ain't never seen
I said, he got a mouse wheel. Jamel said he put it in a wheelchair and he's in the wheelchair flipping. I said, oh, hell no. Close the damn door. Tigger, you better kill that bitch and don't open the door till it's dead.
Wait a minute, y'all. I ain't never seen a man jump in a bed so fast. Now, Joseph was sitting on the end of the bed. Child, y'all, I ain't never seen nobody jump in a bed so quick. All of a sudden, them big ass feet that Joseph got a size 14 shoe.
13
shoe. And I ain't never seen nobody put their feet up so quick. He was so scared. Then he gonna close the door, the bedroom door. I'm like, well, what are you closing the door for? He said, I don't want the mouse.
No, then I had the nerve to say, where's Jack?
He all the way in there playing with the goddamn mouse. What makes you think the mouse gonna come in? So I'm like looking out the door. I didn't open up the door and I'm looking out the door to see what he's doing with the mouse. And I'm like, close the door.
And then I'm getting mad because I'm like, well, we got 2 cats. And 2 cats will kill this mouse faster than one. Where the hell is Jax? Jax ain't nowhere to be found.
It was so funny, y'all. It was so funny. I'm sitting here and I'm laughing at Joseph because I'm looking at him like, yo, big ass. I said, Joseph. I said, the mouse is this big, y'all. The mouse is this big. He was a cute little gray thing.
I wouldn't care if it was an inch big.
It was a cute little mouse, too. He was cute. He was gray and he was a cute little mouse.
Child.
And I'm like, Joseph. I said, Joseph. Now I know your big ass ain't scared nobody. He said,
damn straight.
He said, Jamel, and he ain't been in this room since.
Yeah, I walk through.
Yeah, he walked through.
And make noise every time I walk through.
Like,
why you think when I walk through, I'll be making noise and singing so that bitch don't jump out if it's still alive?
And I'm like, Joseph, I said, well, we gon' I said, we doing a show this morning. He said, well, I'm not sitting over there. I'm not sitting over there at Jamel. And I'm like, well, why not? He's talking about the mouse. I'm like, well, Joseph, the mouse ain't here no more because the mouse is gone. I ain't seen Tigger with the mouse since last week some damn time. Joseph just refuses to sit in the studio because the studio is right here. Like the bedroom is right here. The studio is right here. So he gets there. Joseph won't sit here. He's like, Jamel, if I sit there and that mouse come out, your whole
all y'all gonna see is the ceiling because I'm gonna flip the whole table.
And I'm like, well, Joseph. I'm like, Joseph, the mouse is gone. Joseph. Yeah, Joseph.
No, see, but the thing was that, like, I'm not surprised when Tremel. See, any other time, I swear, I would have thought Tremel was just bullshitting me. I'm being honest. When he told me, because we ain't never had a mouse in this house as long as we lived here, and it's been like a year. And I'm like,
you just ain't seen it.
no, but I'm sitting there going, okay, even if there was, Jomel would have caught it or something. Jomel would have caught wind of it or
Joseph, we
something.
haven't had rabbits.
I ain't seen no mouse droppings, no nothing. But the day before Tigger caught the mouse, I was in the kitchen and both of them was smelling this little pellet on the floor. So they both was just smelling it, smelling it, smelling it. And I'm like, the fuck is that? I'm thinking it's a piece of cat food. So they are like on it, smelling it, smelling it, smelling it. And in my head, I'm going, I know that ain't no mouse dropping. I was like, because it was fairly big, but you know, they smelled it or whatever, left it there, and then that's the day I was making waffles. So I'm just doing my thing and I didn't pay it no more mind. So when Tramel told me the very next day that Tigger had the mouse, that if I wouldn't have saw what I saw the day before, I probably would have thought Tramel was bullshit, and I probably would have died because I would have opened the door and saw Tigger with this mouse and like passed the fuck
Did you
out.
see him playing with the mouse?
No, because
You
I
didn't see
believed
the mouse
you.
at all?
No, hell no, I didn't want to. But because I saw the pellet and I saw them sniffing it, and when Tramel the very next day, Tramel said what he said. That was the only reason why I believed, because Tramel play a lot. So I wouldn't have believed him, and I would have opened the door. I would have opened the door and saw Tigger with that mouse and probably passed the fuck out. And scared Tigger, the mouse would have got away because I would have screamed like a little girl and it would have been a mess. But see, because of what happened the day before, I said, oh, Tramel ain't lying, because that's probably what they were smelling. It was that mouse probably shit on the floor in the kitchen, and that's what they were smelling, and they was trying to get the smell so they could get the mouse. So I was like, oh, bitch, no, 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 no. I ain't playing these games. I'm not playing these games. So after that, you know, of course, every time I go in the kitchen or something, I'm like looking and I don't see nothing else. So I was like, I was like, well, ain't this a bitch? We get cats and the fucking mouse come in the house. I was like, oh no, Joe. I said, cats supposed to keep mice away. But when Tramel told me how small it was, I said, well, yeah, baby mice don't know no better. So they end up trickling by accident, because grown ass mice know better than to fuck anywhere where there's a cat. Hey, Reese Cup. They know better than the fuck. And once they smell a cat, they don't come nowhere near. So I'm like, child, y'all smelling two cats, honey. That was part of the reason. Like when we got Jackson Tigger, they ran through the whole
We got
house.
them just in time.
But I'm saying they ran through the whole house and they let it be known that they was in the house, and they stayed upstairs and they came downstairs at night and did their little thing and was in every room. And I was like, yes, honey, that's what y'all do. And but in my mind, it was, you know, I ain't never seen no mouse in this motherfucking house, because if I did, I probably wouldn't been living here with it. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. I would have told you, we need to find
It's
another house.
amazing what people don't know, and it goes on in their house. Because
Right.
we done had rabbits up here. I told Joseph one time there was a rabbit in the closet upstairs, and Joseph was like, he like lost his mind. I'm like, Joseph, this is a damn rabbit. You seen Bugs Bunny before?
Child, fuck that.
Lord. Yes, you know what, Joseph? I would give the rest of the hair on my face to have seen you walk past Tigger as he was playing with that mouse.
Child, I would know.
With that walker.
I'm telling you, if I did that, I would have went in the kitchen.
Joseph, would you have taken off?
I would have went in the kitchen and sat on the counter, or the walker would have been rolling on them two wheels acrobatically. My legs would have been up in the air. I would have held my whole body on the walker, and the wheels would have just been. You would have saw me wheeling myself in the room without touching the ground.
Joseph, wait a minute. You would have sat up on the counter.
I sure would. I told you what I did with my mother, child. When I saw a mouse in my house, when I lived in the projects on the 12th floor, I ran outside. I grabbed my coat. I ran outside, and I stayed outside in the cold and the snow for 4 hours until my mother came home, because I refused to be in that house with that mouse. And then she wouldn't take me to my grandmother's house. So she made me come upstairs. I tucked all my sheets up under my mattress, sat on my bed all night and refused to move. She had to bring me my dinner and come get the plate and take it in the kitchen and all of that. And then when I ended up having to wake up to pee, she actually had caught the mouse, and I made her escort me to the bathroom with my eyes closed because I didn't want to see
Joseph,
the mouse on the trap to pee.
Joseph,
And she said, would you go in the room? I said, nope, come get me.
I would give anything. I would give anything to have seen you walk through this. Because y'all got to see Joseph walk with this walker. I done gave him a nickname. I call him Crypt Keeper. Y'all, Joseph, I would have given anything to see you walk through this room with that walker and have seen Tigger playing with that mouse.
I would have ran. I would have picked up the walker and ran.
Lord, please let it happen. I would give anything to have seen.
I would have picked the walker up and ran.
So, Joseph, let me tell you something. My life would be over because I would be the died laughing.
I would have screamed at the top of my lungs. I would have scared Tigger. The mouse would have got away. And it would have been a hot mess. And I would have been in there screaming and jumping. And I would have fucked up my knee more. And I'd have ended back up in the
Oh,
hospital
Lord have mercy.
because I done fucked up my knee.
No, I ain't gonna. No, I didn't. I would have felt bad. I'd have felt bad if you'd have hurt your knee more.
I would have, because I would have took off running. I probably would have ran outside. And that's why I had my phone. Like, when I walk around the house, I have my phone in my pocket. Just, God forbid, if something happened, I can call Tramel. And I don't have to scream and yell for him. I could just call him on the phone. I probably would have ran outside and called you on the phone and said, Tigger got a mouse. I ain't coming in the house. Bring me the car key.
That's amazing. But y'all, that is the reason why Joseph is not sitting next to me, because he refuses to sit behind the table.
Well, that's one of the reasons. I told y'all the other reason.
Yeah, the other reason is because of what's going on.
I'm too drained.
His dialysis has caused him to, because they're trying something different. And unfortunately, what has happened is the dialysis is kept him dehydrated a little, and feeling very lightheaded. So that's the other reason why Joseph is not sitting in front of the camera with me. But we will be back full circle. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know if I'm gonna have to get an exterminator in here to make sure that there ain't no more mice in here.
No, I'm good.
Feel comfortable. But
I'll be good.
To be honest with you, I really don't think that there are any more mice. That was just the one.
No, I think it was a fluke.
And I don't even know where the damn mouse is. I don't know what Tigger did with the mouse. I don't know. I know that he was playing with it. And yeah, he did chase it up under the desk, but it ain't here, you know. I think it's gone. I don't know what he did with it. I don't know if maybe the mouse was like, well, shit, I'm getting the hell up out of here. And the mouse might have motherfucker went through one of these air vents in the house, because we have central air. So the mouse could have just went, through one of the ear vents, because mice ain't got no bones, so they can slip through anything, So that may be the reason why we ain't seen it, because it probably was like, shit, I don't know my goddamn lesson if Tigger ain't killed it. And if he killed it, where the hell did he take it?
He ate it.
I ain't seen him take it. It's very, very, it's not typical for a cat to eat a mouse like that, though, Joseph.
But don't forget, they was in the street.
Yeah, but even with that, they were in the street, but we don't know how long they were not in the street. Just because they were in the street before, don't mean they still had those same habits,
No, but I'm saying, but that's
I think if he would have eaten the mouse, we would have saw some signs of it on him. I just think that the mouse got away. I do. I think that the mouse got away because it was so quick, and he was gone. He was just gone.
Right,
So
Reese Cup. That would be me with the Walker.
if he would have killed, if he would have eaten it, we probably would have saw it. Or he would have taken it somewhere. We would have saw him take it somewhere. I never saw him with it in his mouth, and I never saw the mouse dead. Because, like I said, he wasn't trying to kill the mouse. It was a toy for him. He was
But cats never try to kill mice. They play with them until they end up dying.
Yeah, he was playing with it. So I'm like, okay.
And Reese Cup, that would be me right there, that little emoji running with a puff of smoke behind me in the Walker.
That's a damn shame.
And the Walker would be behind the puff of smoke.
That's a shame. That's a shame, child. Joseph.
What?
You got to deal with that here.
Whatever.
We in the country. What you gonna do?
Child, whatever, honey. I'm from New York and I done seen plenty of rats and mice in my time, and I ain't no noob.
And y'all, let me just say before we go on, thank you everybody. Those of you that have sent me messages, and those of you that I've seen in the streets here that have made great compliments about my glasses. I get so many compliments
Reese Cup,
about these glasses.
you don't even, girl, I would drop dead.
What?
If a bat was in my house.
Oh yeah, that's just a little bit too extreme for me. Now we used to have bats when I was where I'm from. Where I'm from, bats used to be out at night. And matter of fact, this guy, one of my cousins, my cousin Googie killed a bat with rape. You know, but they be like where I'm from Lumberton, North Carolina. And Monte can tell you about Lumberton, North Carolina. Ain't nothing but that. Yeah, like you could like at night, Joseph, you could see him like hanging on the tree.
No, when I was staying with my sister, I was like outside smoking one night, and I'm like, I just happened to look up, and I'm like, the fuck is that flying? I said, wait a minute, birds don't fly at night. Those are bats. I flung that cigarette so fast and ran in that damn house.
Now, let me tell you, that's an animal that's harmless.
Baby, let me tell you something.
They won't do nothing to you. They'll scare the shit out
of you. No. Let me tell you something. You ain't seen a bat till you go out of the country.
Oh, I've seen the big ones. I've seen like
I was minding my business on the beach with a little drink in the Dominican Republic, honey. And it's nighttime, and I'm just chilling, enjoying the sounds of the waves and the nice little wind blowing on me, honey, and my little shorts, my little shirt open, and my little nipples getting brisk, honey. Feeling the essence of the Dominican Republic, honey, and taking in the wind and the breeze. I'm setting up the scene for y'all, honey. Child, I'm sitting here with my little drink, honey, feeling lovely, and I just opened my eyes because I was laying there with my eyes closed, drinking my little drink. I opened my eyes and I'm like, oh, and I'm just seeing all these little bats fly by. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna run like a little girl, even though my feet was moving, honey, like a cartoon ready to take off. Child, I said, okay, I'll just close my eyes and what I don't see won't hurt me. Child, they started squeaking and doing their little radar thing. So I'm like, okay, whatever, bats don't land on you, whatever. Child, something said, open your eyes. What I didn't know was that the little fruit bats come out first. Then the vampire bats come out. Them vampire bats look like cats flying with wings. Bitch, if you don't think I jumped up off that beach and took off to that resort, baby, all you saw was a puff of smoke from the sand, my fat ass and all my titties jiggling in the wind, honey, while I'm running with my shirt wide open. Unbothered, did not care. Drink was everywhere because I didn't drop the drink or nothing. The drink was in my hand and I was gone. I was like, nope, not me, not flying cats. I'll do the little baby ones, but these big ass shits flying over my head, hell no.
Joseph, believe me when I say this. I grew up in the, like I keep telling you, I grew up in the South, and bats were like we would at night. Bats would be like They be hanging in the trees. They don't bother you.
No,
You know,
Jamel, you
they
talking
don't
about
bother
no,
you.
those bats you talking about are little.
If a bat attacks you, it takes a lot for a bat to
No,
attack
honey. If
you. A
you
bat,
seen a vampire bat, you there's no way anybody would come say the little bats. You'd be like, okay, it's like I did. I'm like, okay, it's a bat, whatever. You know, it's a bat because they like it ain't just a couple. But when you like in the Dominican Republic, it's hundreds of them flying. I mean,
yeah.
it's like a nature program. They're just
Oh, and in
flying
Australia,
and
we had
they going to eat. Chat, but I didn't know like the little ones come out first, and the fruit bats come out first. The little ones are called fruit bats, so the fruit bats come out first, and
mhm.
then I guess when they all come out, then the vampire bats come out. Those things are humongous. I was like, oh
Now, at least the
hell no,
Dominican Republic, they're protected. They're protected by the state where you can't kill them.
no, it ain't about killing them. They didn't land or nothing like that.
No, they
It's just the
don't.
mere
No,
fact
no,
that
no.
they was flying over my head.
What I'm saying is in the Dominican Republic, a place like Dominican Republic, I know in Australia, you can't kill a bat. It's against the law. You can go to jail. You could do like years of jail time for killing a bat. You know,
Money.
and the reason why is because bats are, first of all, they're nocturnal. Number one. Number two is that if a bat attacks you, that means you've done something to it. Number two. Number two is that they blind. Number three is if they attack you, that means that you've done something to them. They don't. They're not. They don't attack people. They don't. They really they really stay away from people. You know what I'm saying? They'll fly around and stuff. They'll scare the shit out of you. They'll fly around you and shit like that, but they won't harm you. They're harmless. They really are. They're harmless. But we as humans, they'll scare the shit out of you. They will. They will. They'll scare the hell out of you. But yeah. That. See, I grew up. I grew up with this shit.
Whatever, Tremel.
Yeah, I did. I grew up like I'm from the country.
Whatever.
You know, I used to go. Growing up, we had an outhouse, and anybody from the south that'll tell you about an outhouse. Child, you see mice, snake, rat, all kinds of shit.
Guess who would have
You
never
know,
peed?
huh?
Guess who would have never peed at night?
Oh, child, if you had to pee, you would go outside to the
I
outhouse.
know I would.
If you had to shit, you go out to the outhouse. You know what I'm saying? So
Child, look.
listen, if you had to go to the bathroom and do number two, and you had to go to the
I
outhouse
would
and do
made sure before I went to bed number 2, 3,
which you
4,
got
and
two
5
choices.
was done.
You got two choices. You either do it in the outhouse or you do it in the backyard. So which one is gonna be? And either way, you gonna see a rodent or some type of something slithery. You gonna see a snake, or you gonna see a mouse or a rodent, a chipmunk. You gonna see something, a possum. You know,
Now
so
I ain't a fan of snakes, but I
I'm not,
won't run from a snake as fast as I will a mouse.
I ain't scared of snakes neither. I can hold a snake in my. I've held snakes in my hand, little baby snakes in my hand. I done picked up snakes in my backyard, honey, and threw them. You know, like pick them up, throw them.
No, because I had one in my I was coming out of my house when I lived in Maryland, and I thought I saw a snake in the bush, and I said, "Nah, I ain't see no snake." Now, mind you, I'm living in a wildlife preserve because where I was living, it was like the woods, but there were certain kind of animals in there, so they left half the woods up, and it was like a wildlife preserve. So I'm not paying like when I walk my dogs, I'm seeing dead snakes all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, nah, that wasn't a snake. I don't, and I left, and I came right back. I like left, and I realized I left something in the house, and when I came back, child, the snake was sitting right in the bush, curled up, getting some sunlight. I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Ain't this a bitch?"
Yeah.
I said, "Now, am I not going to walk past this little pretty garden snake that's harmless?" or am I going to scream like a little bitch and not go back in my house? So I walk right past
So
the
we
snake.
could never move to the South, Joseph.
Huh?
We could never move. I mean, I used to come home and
Oh no, that didn't bother me.
I would come home and
When
a
it was on the
fox would be sitting on
stairs,
my
I was
front
like,
porch.
"Oh, bitch!"
I kid you not, I would come home and
Stairs.
animals would be sitting on my front porch. One day I looked out the window and it was like baby rabbits just jumping across the lawn. Like,
Oh, I can look out the window and see them jumping across the lawn. Like when I'm here, I can see them on the lawn.
but what you gonna do if one of them come up to you? Because they will come up to
Bitch,
you.
they won't come up to me, honey, because I'll kick
They
that
will.
bitch.
They'll come up to like rabbits, especially rabbit. A rabbit will come up to you and they will sit there. They will not move. A rabbit will sit there and not move, and they will just sit there and look at you like, "What's up?"
Well, when Omar came, he thought
We
the
big
rabbit.
jokers. We done been outside and getting in the car, and they done sat there and looked at you like you crazy.
Well, that's what happened when Omar came to visit. He
Uh-huh.
was like, he was like, bitch, I'm standing outside, and I'm like, I didn't see this little fake rabbit on their lawn. This is cute. He said that all of a sudden the rabbit head moved. I said, oh shit, that's a real rabbit. I said, child, you better run for your life, girl. They killer rabbits, honey.
It's a rabbit. I looked down. I opened up the basement door, and it was like hopping across the damn.
Oh no, oh no. See, that's why he should never told me that.
Yeah, I said, Joseph, I said, we got rabbits in the house. He was like, what you mean we got rabbits in the house? I said, they're downstairs in the basement. You want to see them? I said, look. He's like, close the door. Close the door. And I'm like, Joseph, they ain't doing nothing. They harmless. They harmless. Joseph, most animals are harmless. They don't bother
Whatever,
you, you
child.
bother them. And see, what you got to remember is, Joseph, is that we are actually trespassing on their property. You know, this is we're in the damn wilderness. We are in
They
the
are
damn
trespassing
wilderness,
on me.
huh? What you say?
They are trespassing on me.
No, they ain't trespassing on you. We trespassing on them by this very house being here. We're trespassing on them because this is the woods. This is the wilderness.
Mm.
So you know, this was at one point in time a place where animals flourished and ran and shit like that. So you know, here we come building houses and shit on their property. You know, so they got to find somewhere else to go. Right now in the backyard, it's rabbits and snakes and squirrels and chipmunks and shit in the backyard.
And why
Right?
you think I don't go in the backyard?
Child, I ain't scared no damn animals. I don't bother them. When I see them, I just act like they ain't there. You just gotta act. See, that's the one thing that you have to do. When you see like these
Now what?
animals and stuff, you got to act like you don't see them.
Now I want to know who keep turning over that big tub in the kitchen. The cats
What big tub?
that the litter was in.
That's Jack. He do that.
Oh, because every time I fix it and it's turned over, I'm like, I hope the cats is
I don't know.
doing
He like to jump off of it or something. I don't know what he be doing. I think he stands on it and then he jumps off of it and then it falls.
Speaking of which, we gotta go buy litters today.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we definitely have to do that. Yeah, I think Jax is the one that do that though. Or him and Tigger, you know how they be playing Joseph early in the morning.
Child, Tigger and Jax have personalities totally changed.
Yeah, they are.
Because Tigger is very exactly what you would expected Jax to be: docile, calm.
Yeah.
You know,
Jackson is docile.
Jax, you would have expected him to be the docile, calm one because he was the scary one.
Mm-hmm.
And child, he the one that's wild and a hot mess.
Yeah, Jackson like that. He like to run. He like to, he likes attention. You know that, Joseph. He jumps up on the bed and he be talking to us and stuff like pet me, rub me, and stuff. It's amazing how they have just acclimated themselves to us. I remember when we first got them, we took them out of the box and they were like upstairs in under the bed and we didn't see them.
I ain't even real.
To now they just are just in our presence every 5 minutes. Yeah. But that's why Joseph ain't sitting here. Hopefully he'll be back in the studio next week. He'll be back in the studio next week. And he'll join us live. I don't know. He got his camera off right now. He could turn his camera on, but I guess he don't want y'all to see him in his all his splendor and glory. Yeah. But yeah, aside from that, guys, we have just really been laying low and just catching up on some new shows and stuff like that, which I want to talk about, Joseph. I want to talk about the new shows that we have been taking the opportunity to watch, like All the Queen's Men and the Miss Pat show. And what's that other one we watched? We watched BMF. BMF was really a good show. Now, BMF stands for Black Mafia Family. And this show is based on a true story. It's about a family that basically um, came up in the drug game, and they have a story. You know, they're telling their story about where it all began. Um, and the BMF is based in Chicago. It's a real family. It's called the Black Mafia Family. As a matter of fact, one of the sister, the baby sister, is on a show, on a reality show on a network called the All Black Channel. And the name of the show is called Queen. She's on there with a host of other different people. She's on there with another uh, uh, big storyline person. She's on there with Suge Knight's, one of Suge Knight's baby's mothers. Um, and that's just a side note. But the show is really good. It's where well, it's a new show, so um, the beginning is starting off from when they were kids and how they started in the drug game, how the older brother started selling drugs first, and he brought the younger brother into the game with him, right, Joseph. We really haven't gotten to what the little sister's role is, the mother and the father is really like this idiot. He's an idiot, you know. And there's so many other different characters that we could talk about. We could talk about BMF, and we could tell you the whole, storyline. But go watch it. Go watch it. Now, let me tell you another show that's really good is All the Queen's Men. Now, this show stars Eva Marcel from the Housewives of Atlanta and also America's Top Model. And let me tell you something, this show is off the chain. You hear me? All the Queen's Men is off the chain. Joseph, I love
Yeah,
the show. I love it. Eva is a boss bitch. She's a boss bitch.
definitely.
She definitely is. It's about she plays the part of a really basically a drug, well, not a drug, I
A
can't
strip
think
club
of
owner slash
but
drug
she actually
lord.
is a drug kingpin, Joseph, on the show, but she
Yeah,
really hasn't gotten into that. But she plays the role of a daughter of a father who was a gangster. Her father was a gangster, and that's how she became who she, relevant in Atlanta. She owns a club called Eden. It's a strip club. It's an all-male strip club, and she's just. I, I can't get y'all got to just watch. It's on BET Plus. If you don't have BET Plus, I advise you to get. It's $5 a month. Get BET Plus and watch the show. And by the way, BET Plus has a lot of great shows on it, like The Oval. Also, the Haves and Have Nots is on the BET Plus. If you ever want to watch that, that's not on that show is it as well. So if you want to watch the Haves and Have Nots from the beginning, you can watch that too. There's so many great black shows on BET Plus that people you really need to take advantage of. It's worth. I tell you, it's worth every dime. It is worth every dime. It's worth every single $5 bill, every $5 bill. It is. It's worth it. Um, Also, the other show that I want to tell you guys about is the Miss Pat show. The Miss Pat show is about a comedian. She's a female comedian who's married. She has 3 children. She has 2 boys and 2 girls, and they all have different personalities. Her husband, and Miss Pat is funny. Also, starring on the show is Tammy Roman from the Housewives, from the Basketball Wives. Tammy Roman, and she is a hoop holler. She is so funny. Y'all got to watch this show. The Miss Pat show is really really good. So
Because it's a comedy with a lesson.
yes, it is. It's really comedy with a lesson because you learn so much. Like, oh God, what she was talking about, when she was telling, when the kid was telling her that he was non-binary, she called him Neutrogena child.
Mm.
I mean, it was y'all. It's so many funny catchphrases in this show that it's too many to tell you, and you wouldn't get it unless you watch the show. Miss Pat show is off the chain, and I believe T.S. Madison, the great T.S. Madison, shout out to T.S. Madison, is one of the she stars, she does a cameo on this show. I mean, we haven't gotten to that episode yet where she's done her cameo, Joseph. But T.S. Madison actually does a cameo on this show. And shout out to T.S. Madison. Do you know she got signed? She got a second season for her reality show?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. I wonder if she's going to be on for a second season. Maybe she's in the and maybe they're in the works of filming the second season as we speak. I don't know. We've also been watching some YouTube shows, some shows here on YouTube like Chasing Dallas. If you guys don't have anything to do, you can watch shows like Chasing Dallas, which is here on YouTube, and also The Come Up Atlanta, which just began. They just began their I think this is like their fourth or fifth season of the Come Up Atlanta. And then there are also some other good reality shows that are headlining very, very soon here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys watch any reality shows here on YouTube, but they have some really great and interesting reality shows on YouTube. Uh, there's a network, it's called the Reality Network. If you're ever interested in watching, it's called Chasing Reality. That's what it's called. The Chasing Reality Network here on YouTube. If you get bored and you ain't got nothing to watch on TV, or you don't watch BMF and all the Queens Men, Miss Pat show, and you want to watch something on YouTube, go to Chasing Reality. You'll find so many great shows in there. As a matter of fact, one of the guys on Chasing Dallas, he just launched his new show called Lovers and Friends. So you guys can check that out and see what that's all about. And yeah, that's really it. That's really it, guys. So that's what we've been doing, y'all. I just wanted to come on here today and tell y'all what's been up with the McRae Kingz, and what's going on and what we got planned for you guys. And, um, yeah, we're glad that you're still here. We're glad that you're still engaged with us. It don't matter. See, guys, we don't look at numbers right now. We ain't really looking at numbers. Of how many people watch us and stuff like that. Other people may be concerned about those things, but we ain't concerned about those things. Like I told you, YouTube ain't our bread and butter. But we glad shout out to those of you that watch the replay, because we have many, 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 many people that they're not here with us live, but they go back and they watch the replay. And we want you guys that watch the replay to know that we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the replay. We appreciate, don't we, Joseph? Joseph, did you sleep? Joe,
Yeah.
did you fall asleep? I thought I heard you snoring.
I know.
Yo, I was getting ready to say, because Joseph will fall asleep in a minute, child. You'll be sitting up there talking to Joseph, our eyeballs and get heavy. I'll be like, Joseph, get ready to fall asleep, man. He'll be like, no, child, I ain't get ready to fall asleep. I'll get Joseph. I see them eyeballs over there, child. Bro, eyeballs getting heavy.
That was you yesterday.
And he'd be like, no, child, my eyeballs ain't heavy. I'll be like, Joseph, you better fall asleep. Yeah, that was me yesterday. My eyeballs getting a little heavy in the afternoon yesterday. Then I took a little nappy nap. But I know you after we get off, you're gonna take your little nappy nap too. I know you. But anyway, guys, that's all we have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed the show today. I hope you enjoyed all the laughter that we shared today. I hope that you take take a mental note of everything that we talked about today, especially about the meet and greet. And think about it. Think about being here with us next year, in 2022, for the meet and greet and much more. You know, uh,
Yes, you don't want to miss out.
yeah, you don't want to miss out on
Don't
anything.
hear about it. Be a part of it.
Yeah, you got to be a part of it. If you want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it. Um, Please continue to send us those emails and those text messages and those IG messages and stuff like that with your suggestions, your comments. Send them to us. We like to hear from you guys. We like to stay engaged with you guys. So, by all means, you know, co- uh, contact us and let us know how you feel about the show. If you have any show ideas, whatever it may be. Follow us on all social media platforms. Joseph, tell them what those are.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And make sure you hit that share button and share us out. Share us out to your social media platforms. Also, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you want to become a king or queen at our roundtable, make sure you hit that join button and become part of our round table. Also, make sure you check out the McRae Kingz boutique for everything McRae Kingz and Dare to Be Different. You want to have coffee with the Kings in the morning? Well, you can get you a coffee mug with me and Tramel's face on it. Or you want to walk around with a face mask because it's still good to wear a mask. You can get a King's face mask with a matching hat. Go check it out because Tramel have created a bunch of different T-shirts, a bunch of different designs, a bunch of different masks. You are definitely sure to find something in there that you will like.
Most definitely, yeah.
Huh?
I said most definitely, yeah.
So, with that being said, guys, you know we love you. And if nobody tells you they love you today, know that the McRae Kingz or the new MKingz, we love you and there's nothing
Oh,
you
yes,
can
we
do
do. We
about
love
it.
you. We love you. We love you. Also, make sure that you do your greatest work today because your best is never good enough. You know that, right?
And
Uh, and dare to be different. Yeah.
and in daring to be different, always walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And you know the rest, but we're gonna say it anyway.
Yeah. Always remember it's Steve McRae.
All damn day.
Talk to you
Later,
guys
y'all.
soon. We love you. Bye bye.